How's it going, everyone? Jordan Roscoe here again for another video on Signaturely. Some time ago, I did a video about Signaturely and how I use it. And back then I just didn't have a really great solution for being able to capture good screen resolution. And as a result, the video was pretty blurry and I got some comments that it would be great to refresh that. So I'm here today to refresh that. I'm going to expand on it a bit more. I think that there were some things that I left out that would be helpful for either digital marketing consultants like myself looking for a great contract signing solution, or for anyone in the professional world that is looking for a great contract signing solution. So without further ado, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to show you Signaturely and we're going to get started. All right, so here we are in Signaturely, and I've already gone ahead and I've had an account for quite a long time. And for those of you that are new to the platform, one of the things that I recommend that you do is to get started with Signaturely is just to create a free account. You get to send up to 3 contracts every month at absolutely no cost. There'll be links in the description below for you to go ahead and get signed up and get started with this platform. If you're just getting familiar and just familiarizing yourself with contract signing softwares and tools like Signaturely, I would say it's a fair chance that you've probably utilized services similar to this in the past. So, DocHub and DocuSign and Dotloop, those are some pretty popular name brands out there as well. And, whether it's for signing an agreement for an employer, or if it's signing an agreement for the purchase of real estate, those are some pretty popular brands. And one of the reasons that these are so popular is that they're recognized, right? This is a recognized e-signature platform. So when you do sign documents, it's recognized, it's legit, it's done on a legitimate e-signature platform, and that's really, really, really important. Okay, so if you are a marketing consultant like myself, I want to show you a resource where you can grab your own template for the purposes of marketing agreements. So Signaturely has their own agreement here. This is an agreement that I've used. Most of it is boilerplate. I have had my attorney look this over, but if you're just getting started and you need something to help you go to market, this is a great way to get that problem resolved. So what I will definitely disclaim here is that I am not suggesting that you download Signaturely's marketing agreement template and then immediately go and start signing contracts that way. Get an attorney to look this over and make sure that all the legal language is appropriate for the state in which you are operating your business and for the services that you're going to be fulfilling. So, CYA, cover your butt, make sure that you have all your P's and Q's covered there. Okay, so this link will be in the description as well, so you can get your free marketing agreement template. There are also other contract templates here. By just navigating to the contract templates area, you can really get templates for just about anything. Okay, so now what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've brought this marketing agreement template into Google Docs, and this is just a sample agreement with some bogus information. And there are some legitimate services that we do provide here built in, but for purposes of describing how we use this, I've just gone ahead and filled this out with some bogus info. So you can see here, I have my services provided, and this is just the package details and a small scope of work of what we're providing on the digital marketing front. We have our payments, fees. Again, this is in a Google Doc. So I prepare these pretty much on demand as we are signing new clients. And once we reach the bottom here, I just go ahead and put in the marketer's name, the client's name, and then I leave the signature and the date fields blank. Signaturely makes it super simple to get going with this right away. So the only thing that we need to do in order to further prepare this document for signing is we would download this as a PDF. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to download this as our sample marketing agreement. I'm going to head back over to Signaturely, and from the login area and the dashboard here, I'm going to choose this option right here in the middle. Okay, so again, this is me showcasing what is possible with the free functionality. There's a bunch of other options when you get into a business account like I have, but it's not necessary to get started. So we're going to choose me and others, and we're going to get this document prepared to send out to our prospective client. So this would be our sample marketing agreement. You can include a description here below or an optional message if you need to. In this case, we don't. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some additional signers here. So I'm just going to add, my company name, Unique Pro, and then I'll put in an info, just an info at Unique Pro Media. Okay. Now we can add additional signers. We can assign a custom signing order if we want to. By default, the top signer here, which is me, is going to put you in position 1. And what I'm going to show you is to actually sign this agreement before your recipient ever gets it. So most of the time we really don't, it's just kind of a redundant step if there's only going to be 2 signers. Okay, so now that's it. We're done. We're ready to get this file uploaded that we just downloaded. So I'm going to come down here into the lower left portion of my screen and grab my PDF document that I just downloaded. I'm going to drop it in. So you'll see here that it's uploading the sample marketing agreement. I'm going to wait just a moment for that to finish uploading. And now that's ready to go. So all we have to do is click this button here, prepare doc for signing. Takes us to this next prompt. And at this point, we can just make sure that everything came over and formatted appropriately. Nothing looks wonky. The sections aren't unnecessarily broken up. Take a second to make sure that it looks clean. And then we can see here we're prepared, or we are ready to start preparing this for date and signatures. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here to the fields. I'm going to drag in the signature fields. Okay, now this is saying that this is for Unique Pro Media, which it would, in this case, would hypothetically be the client. And I'm going to drag over a date box there as well. Okay, we'll make sure that those are sized appropriately. I'll grab another signature box here, and I'll show you how to assign who these belong to in just a moment. We'll get everything dropped in that we need. And now we can start to change who it belongs to. So in this case, if I just give a click here for me as the marketer, if I just give a click here, I can actually just go right into this here and say me now. Okay, I can sign this now, select my signature. You can draw a signature, you can upload a signature, whatever you want to use. I'm just going to use one of these pre-populated ones here. And it's going to give you this prompt that you're choosing to sign this now. That's okay. And then I'm also going to choose me now for the date. Okay, now that's set. So what we can do is this document is ready to go. Very simple, right? That was all that was needed. Now, in the case where there would be multiple signatures needed from your clients, say that there's multiple decision makers, just simply come back over here to your agreement, on the front end. You're doing this in real time, take care of it on the front end, add another name, add another signature, and add another date line. But other than that, this is it. This is as simple. It's very, very simple. Again, with Signaturely's free tier, you can send 3 of these contracts, just like I've shown you here, absolutely free. So again, there's a link in the description below to get signed up with Signaturely. Take it for a test drive, see if it's right for you. The last and final step, all you have to do here is click send. Now, when you do click send, it's going to arrive in your recipient's email inbox as there is a document being requested by your company name via Signaturely. It will use Signaturely's brand, and I think that that's okay, really, for the most part. For most people, I think that's perfectly fine. And the reason for that is that Signaturely has a lot of brand trust. So go ahead and leverage that. It's not necessary to rebrand that right up front. So I wouldn't necessarily jump into their paid account just for the purposes of being able to rebrand it. I actually don't mind that Signaturely shows up in their inbox. I think it gives a professional look to your business that you are using trusted and credible tools to accomplish this contract signing process. So again, this was a demonstration on Signaturely. I'm Jordan with Unique Pro Media. It's my goal to deliver content that's relevant to professionals, creators, and anyone that aligns with all things online. So do subscribe, like this video, send me a comment if there are things that you'd like to see more of. Let me know. Happy to make that content for you. But definitely don't miss any future content from me, and I appreciate you sticking around here to the end of the video. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.